Cole, coach was talking a lot the last couple weeks about how the guys that have been here in the playoffs before need to step up. What does it mean for kid Connor Kelley playing his first playoff game to score the game winner like he did tonight?
Yeah, that's awesome. We were just talking in the locker room. It's going to be just a matter of getting pucks through, and we didn't care who the hero was going to be as long as we got it. And then for him, he's just been playing with a lot of great confidence the last few games. I mean, he's got a couple goals in St. Cloud there too. So to see him get that goal is awesome.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Cole, can you take us through your goal there that gave you guys the 4-3 lead?
Yeah, I was just coming out of the penalty box. Our guys did a great job on the kill, kind of bailing me out there. And then I don't exactly remember how it happened, but I was out front and the puck kind of went to the corner and Jackson was first there. And I did a little shoulder check and saw that a little bit of time. And he was smart enough to, at the end of the shift to make that play to me. And I think I just kind of caught their D flat footed. I know they had been out there for like 45 seconds or so just in the zone on the power play. And I was able to kind of just go wide on them. And being with their lefty goalie and me being left-handed, I just kind of knew that it's easier for me to kind of go up on the short side rather than try and go around. And lucky enough, the shot went in.
Go ahead, Alicia, and then we'll go back to Matt.
You guys were flip-flopping the lead throughout that game. How did you mentally stay in it to be able to come back and win it in overtime?
I mean, I just think as a team, we knew it was going to be like that. Western Michigan's a great team, and they've been playing a lot of great hockey at the end of the year here. I think they've came in on like 5 or 6 games in a row, winning streak, 2 of them against us. And so we knew what they're all about. They're a big, fast team, and we knew it was going to be probably a 1-goal game where it was going to be a bunch of lead changes. And our biggest thing was we just have to stick with the game. And once something happens, we can't control that anymore. We got to leave it behind and just focus on the next couple shifts and try and play 5 minutes at a time.
Cole, 365 days ago, you guys were supposed to start defending this frozen face-off title, and the season got wiped out. How does it feel to be back in the postseason now and to start this title defense in the fashion that you guys did here tonight?
It's a great feeling. I mean, obviously, this is kind of the time of the year you play for. This is what we work for all year. And obviously, last year it was very unfortunate we weren't able to get that opportunity to defend our title. But I mean, it happens, and you move on. And we've worked all year for this, and now we've put ourselves in a position to where we got to get a couple more games, and hopefully we can do that moving forward.
Chris, and then back to Matt.
Cole, what's it going to take to get back to where you guys were and to go to that next level?
I think we just have to keep moving forward and building as a team and kind of limit our mistakes. I mean, I kind of think at this time of the year, we know what our strengths and weaknesses are, and we know everyone's role on the team. And now it's time just to come together as a group and buy in. And I think we've been doing a good job of that moving forward at the end of the year, especially tonight. I think everyone plays an important role on this team, and no one is selfish. We don't care who gets any of the goals or points as long as us as a team play a full 60 minutes and start fast. I think we can compete and play with any team in the country, and hopefully we can just keep moving forward and building as a team.
Cole, power play was kind of going through some struggles or maybe just not producing like you guys would like. What did it mean for you guys to get 2 big power play goals tonight, and how do you keep the momentum going on the advantage?
Yeah, that was huge for us. Like you said, it hasn't been necessarily having a ton of production lately, and that's something that we had a big emphasis on this week of practice, just because going into this postseason, special teams are a huge thing that can make or break a game. And for us to get kind of 2 goals on that tonight, and then the penalty kill did good. I know we gave up 1, but I still think we did good in that area. So, I mean, it's huge for building confidence moving forward because, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, that's going to be a huge thing in the playoffs here.
What was a bigger relief or confidence boost, either or, getting those 2 power play goals tonight or the big kill you guys got on Western?
I don't know. It's hard to say which one's bigger than the other. I mean, obviously the goals are probably a little more important on the scoreboard, but just for a momentum swing as a team, I mean, we've been working on that penalty kill hard in practice. And Western Michigan has a great power play. I mean, they're second in the country, so we knew we had a big job in front of us doing that. So I think anytime you can get a good penalty kill, I mean, you can kind of take momentum and just build off that. And I think we were able to do that.
Anything else for Cole? Looks like we're all good, man. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.
Connor, can you take us through your game winner there?
Yeah, basically we started at the draw and something weird happened where the ref dropped it and I think it hit their center's glove and then their D kind of threw it out and it trickled to me and all I had to do was pick a spot and luckily it went in.
Did you think that play was going to be blown dead at all with how weird that faceoff was? Western's coach kind of described there was maybe a little hesitancy out there by everyone on the ice. What did you think was kind of going out of that play?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of stick handled it because I thought the ref was going to blow the whistle, but then I think their wing kind of came out to me a little bit, so I just decided to shoot it.
So it was their wing stepping up on you there that decided you got to get that puck off your stick.
Yep.
Did you see a good shooting lane? Did you see something that you could hit there, or you were just chucking the puck on net before the winger got to you?
Yeah, I saw the left side of the net was a little bit open, and I don't think the goalie was really ready just because of the face-off. So I just decided to go to the left side over there.
We'll go Chris and then Alicia.
Take me through the game. I mean, it was back and forth, a lot of momentum changes that had to be hard to adapt to at times.
Yeah, I think our team showed a lot of resiliency. Like they played a great game and we did too, and we just stuck with it. And obviously a tough break at the end when they scored with 24 seconds left, and we just knew we had to stay with it and move past it. And luckily we ended up winning it.
As a freshman in your first playoff game with UMD, what does it mean for you to be able to achieve this for the program, for the team?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they have such a tradition here, and I just want to follow in those footsteps, and playoff hockey is everything. So that was definitely nice to get that one.
Any other questions for Connor? We're all good, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
And same thing for Coach Sandelin. Chris will go ahead and let you start her off.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations, first of all, on the win. I guess
Thank you.
my question is, talk about the momentum shift from that third period and then that game winner that had a little bit of controversy on it. Talk about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what these games are all about, right? Happens during the regular season, but it's more magnified here. There's momentum swings in every game, and it's something we talk about a lot, especially when you get to this time of the year. You got to manage that, and you got to keep your even keel. We talked about it after the second period when they got the late goal. After we tied it with the power play goal, and you got to put it behind you, and you got to look forward to the next period or whatever part of the game is left, and you can't get down on those things. And same thing we talked about after they tied it at the end of the game, that it's over. You can't change it, but you got an opportunity in front of you to go win in overtime. And, fortunately we did that.
Go ahead, Matt.
Scott, what did it mean to see Connor Kelley, freshman, playing in his first playoff game, score a big goal like that to win it?
Yeah, well, it was a good shot. I mean, we finally got, pucks through. They do a great job of blocking shots, and, I thought he had some good poise and patience on that to change the angle a little bit, and went off the post and in. So again, you get a little puck luck, but it was a good shot. And I think he scored his last. He scored the last couple of goals for us as a defenseman. We haven't scored a lot, so it was nice to finally see one again go in. But obviously, it was a big goal for us, and good for him because he's he certainly elevated his game here the last month and a half, and so I'm happy for him.
Chris, and back to Matt.
Coach, you guys have to win 2 more games to advance to the next level, and they're going to be 2 very tough games against 2 very good opponents. What's it going to take to get to that next level and advance on to the national tournament?
Well, win 2 games, right? That's the automatic. But right now we're worried about Monday. It's you never could look too far ahead. You got to play every game right now, and we have to, like, it's going to be your last, and that's the mentality you have to have in the playoffs, and certainly in the single game, situations that you're in, especially with this tournament. If you want to play the next day, you got to win, and so we've got to clean up some things for sure with our game. We're playing an opponent that we're very familiar with, that we've had great games with. And I expect nothing different on Monday, playing St. Cloud. They're a great team. And like I said, we've had very even games. 3 of them have gone to overtime. A couple have been 1-goal games. I think they got a late goal to win 3-1. And we had the one anomaly game that we won 5-1, a couple weeks ago. So we expect it to be a great hockey game and another tight game, just like a lot of the games are in this league, especially this time of the year.
Scott, after the power play gets won there, did you sense some confidence in that group as they went into their second opportunity? And what'd you like about what those guys were doing today?
Well, it was big. I mean, our first power play went out and really didn't do much. We made some bad decisions, and those guys, second unit went out and got some shot opportunities and made some plays and got a big goal for us. So it was great to see, because you need to find a way to score like they did to take the lead. So it was a big goal for us, and hopefully it gives that unit and in both power play units some confidence. Like we haven't scored a lot of power play goals, but we've been doing some good things, and it was nice to see one go in, and that was obviously a big goal at the moment to tie the game and give us a little bit of the momentum back.
Go ahead and follow up, Matt, and then over to Alicia.
Scott, you talked about the team's resiliency, wiping those goals that they gave up at the end of the second and third from their mind. How big was it for the PK to do that as well and come up with that huge kill there? I think it was early in the third.
Yeah, you saw what happened. We killed it off, and Cole goes down the rink and gets a goal, and and we grabbed the momentum off that. And just as important as goals are, or power play goals are, a timely kill is big. Obviously they scored on their first one, so they made a great play, and Frank's a goal scorer and wired it, and our guys talked on the bench that, hey, this is important, and they got the job done. And after that, right after that, Cole gets the big goal to put us ahead. So that's why it was tough to see. I thought we had all the momentum after that, and the guys were, on their toes, and we were playing a better hockey game, and, to give one up at the end, that's tough. That's tough.
Just going off that, what was the conversation like between the third period and overtime to make sure you guys didn't lose that momentum?
Well, again, the same thing I kind of said earlier. We're down 3-2 after the second period with the late goal, and you got to flush it. You got to move on. You can't. It's tough. Like I said, that's this game, and the ups, the downs. Like they said, the momentum swings. They can change quickly, and some last long, some are short. But there's a lot of momentum swings in these games when good teams play, and you just got to stay with it. And we talked about, you can't change it. You can't change what happened. You can change what's in front of you. And our guys came out, and I thought, played better, played with a little more urgency. Obviously we're down a goal, got a big kill, got a couple goals to take the lead. And, they made a play at the end, but we talked about the same thing. You got to go out, you got an opportunity to win a game in the overtime, however long it takes, you got an opportunity again. So go and try and grab it. And fortunately we got the goal.
Any other questions for Coach tonight? Looks like we're all good, Scott. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. You bet.